All right, in this lesson we're going to talk about how to read tab. Now this is going to be really important because most of the lessons that you're going to be watching on Guitar Coaching Online will include downloads for the tab. So you're going to want to understand it. It is actually pretty easy to understand, pretty straightforward once you get it. But let me explain basically how it works. So all of these lines here represent your strings. Okay, so these horizontal lines are your strings. So it's actually going to start, the lowest is going to be the lowest, the low E. So the thick E string is right here. And then it just goes in order. So after that is going to be the next thickest string, which is the A, D, G, B, E. Now let's say we're going to play the low E, you're going to see a 0. And that just means you're going to play an open string. You're not going to put your finger down on any frets. So whenever you see a 0, it just means you play that string open. Okay, so that would be as if we're playing E, A, D, G, B, E, all open one at a time. All right, now, what happens if we see a 1? Well, you probably guessed it. That means we're going to be putting our finger on the first fret. And because it's on this string, that means we're going to be putting our finger on the first fret on the low E string. All right, so if we move up and we see a 2, I think you're probably catching on by now, the second fret on the E string, 3rd fret, 4th fret. And then anytime you see it on a different string, just means you're playing on a different string. So you're going to be playing the 2nd fret on the A string there. Now you're going to be, let's jump a few strings. Now you're going to be playing the 3rd fret on the B string. Now what happens if we see a couple numbers together? That means you're going to play them at the same time. So here you're going to play the 2nd fret of the A string and the 2nd fret of the D string together at the same time. How about this? That means we're playing all 6 strings at once. We're playing the open E string, we're playing the 2nd fret of the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, 1st fret of the G string, open B and open E. And if you were to try that, you would be playing an E chord. Alright, so that is how to read tab in a nutshell. Basically, what you really want to understand is that these are the strings, and these numbers represent what fret you're going to be on a particular string. Alright, hopefully that helps. We will move on to another lesson. We're going to be looking at how to read chord diagrams. Alright, we'll see you there.